First of all, a very pleasant and warm welcome to CIO500 event. It had been a real pleasure engaging with Motadata. To begin with, data analytics had been supercharging the way we look at IT industry. I would like to know your opinion as to how GenAI has been turbocharging the entire data analytics industry, and how are you leveraging GenAI to come up with more ebullient analytics solution for the industry?
Yeah, thank you so much, Manasji. First of all, for having this particular discussion. I think just to answer your question, I think data is a new fuel, right? So you have a lot of data which is coming in from your network, and that data, how you're going to utilize it is another challenge, right? So where Motadata as a company, we bring in a technology wherein we bring complete observability platform, top of it the GenAI functionality through our ServiceOps platform, when we bring everything on a single dashboard, and what is happening, where it is happening, and why it is happening, that is what we are getting it through our platform.
I really like the nomenclature that you have. Motadata means colossal, huge data.
Right.
What is happening, as you rightly mentioned, data is the new oil. Earlier, when oil was discovered and it started running the world, people were surprised and startled to see at the prospect of oil. Similarly, data is the oil, the future oil. If you look at the way Motadata has been, supercharging the IT analytics, what are the main sectors you have been targeting, and what are the sectors you feel would be in your kitty going ahead?
So Motadata is basically a Make in India company, and we are there since 2010. Primarily three major vertical we target, and like government, enterprise, and telecom. And government being the primary focus, most of the smart city ICCC or data centers are using Motadata platform. And apart from that, a lot of PSUs, NOC centers are on Motadata, like NTPC NOC is on Motadata, BHL is also using our platform, and Guild SCADA network is also using our platform. Apart from that, we are also there in across other industries like education. So there are a lot of customers like Delhi University or IGNO, they are using our platform. Apart from that, pharma industry or healthcare, I would say, they are using AIM. There are a lot of AIMs which is there on our platform. So we beat any customer. I would say every customer has their different use cases, right? And most of them have hybrid infrastructure, and all of them works in silos. So we cut down all the silos and bringing everything on a single dashboard, so that people and the senior authorities like CIOs, which are there, who's a key decision maker, they can utilize those data and they can take a predictive action or a better action, I would say.
As we speak, we are also generating humongous amount of data.
Right.
But data as such means nothing.
Right.
But out of this data, when people are able to make insightful and actionable insights,
Right.
that becomes the talk of the town.
Correct.
Would like to understand what sort of software you utilize to come up with more actionable insights for the government, for the PSU segments that you are looking for, particularly the smart city segment.
Okay, so as you mentioned, like most of the customers already using our platform, I would say. So our platform, we have categorically in two platforms. One is observability platform and one is ServiceOps. So observability platform bringing every IT or infra on a single platform. So you might have multiple brand of switch or router or firewall, especially in smart city cases. Most of the cases have a lot of cameras, AI cameras on the ground. So our terminology in terms of smart city is putting up the camera and make them, cities are making smart. So as I mentioned, Motadata is already there in most of the smart city ICCC data centers. So wherein we bringing everything on a single dashboard, so that city commissioner and the authorities, senior authorities can utilize those data. And apart from that, from the certain or DPIT guideline also, there are certain logs you have to keep it for certain time period, like 180 days is a norm from certain. And similarly for RBI also, we do a lot of banking sector. like CBI is our customer, UBI and IOB is also our customer. So they also following the RBI and compliances, So for that also you need certain data points in terms of taking corrective actions. So we are already there.
Could you shed some light upon your plans for channel expansion in the country?
So for Motadata has always been our go-to-market is through channels. We don't do a billing directly with the end customer. So there are a lot of tier one partners with whom we already done certain business, especially for the SMB and the enterprise business is what we are growing and learning from each day, I would say. After meeting certain CIOs and different use cases, we understand, and based on that, we customize our platform, and based on that, we suggest the solutions.
It has been great speaking to you. Thanks again for your insightful comments. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Mr. Manas.
Nice,
Thank
great.
you. Thank you.